Hey y'all, and welcome back to another week of pantry meals. This first one is recorded a little bit weird because my tripod was broken, so I did this in picture frames. The first meal that we're going to make is just some oven roasted chicken with some cheesy broccoli rice. I have a dozen chicken quarters here. I just put them in a baking dish. I put a layer of oil on the bottom so they didn't burn or stick. And then I put down the chicken thighs, then hit them with a little bit of oil on top, and then season them with this chicken herb seasoning made by Blackstone. It's okay. It's an okay seasoning. Not my favorite chicken seasoning, but my husband had bought this at one point in time whenever we ran out of our favorite garlic and onion seasoning. It's made by the Gourmet Collection. I tried to find it on Amazon, so I could link it below. Apparently, you can buy every other seasoning except for that one on Amazon. So, I can't link it down below for you. Yeah, but we have this seasoning because my husband thought it might be a close match for our favorite chicken seasoning. It is not, but it's not bad. So anyways, I hit the top of the chicken with some oil, hit it with the seasoning, a good layer, and then threw that into the oven at 375. And then I tinted it with some foil so that the chicken would cook through, and then partway through cooking it, about halfway through cooking it, I cooked it for about 45 minutes. About halfway through, I took the foil off so that the skin could crisp, since it's skin on chicken. And then I just made some what is this, cheesy broccoli rice. I just made I want to say it's like 4 servings of rice. I can't actually tell you how much it was because I don't have, this isn't like a video, so I can't look and see how much I made. But I just made some rice, and then I threw in a half stick of butter, and then I threw in a handful or whatever, probably most of a package of mild cheddar shredded cheese. And then I chopped up a whole package of broccoli. I don't know how large this bag is. I want to say they're like 1 pound bags. They're from Sam's Club. I just chopped that up really good and then mixed it all together and served it. My kids really enjoyed this rice. I mean, who doesn't like cheesy rice or broccoli rice? Honestly, cheesy broccoli rice is my favorite Knorr side dish. I don't buy Knorr sides very often, but whenever I do, it's going to be the cheesy broccoli rice. Anyways, yeah, and then this is literally what we ate at lunch for a whole week. Like, I made this for dinner. We ate it for dinner 2 days, I think, and then my husband and I took it to lunch for the rest of the week. So, that is all on that recipe. Sorry I couldn't be more specific on the measurements for the rice. My tripod was broken, so I did the best I could. I will link. I'm not even gonna make a recipe for this one. The other recipes will be linked down in the description, but this one I'm not gonna make a recipe because I don't actually know what I did. I can't tell you. I just mixed some stuff together and called it dinner, which is what I do 90% of the time. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button if you enjoy Cook With Me's. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if there's any kind of recipe you're interested in seeing. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Next up, we are making, I don't know what I would call this, pan-seared salmon bites. I literally just fried up some salmon. We have salmon in our freezer from Sam's Club, and I just cut that up into bite-sized pieces, seasoned it with a little bit of olive oil, salt, garlic, and paprika. And then I just mixed it together, threw it on the stove on medium-low heat, and then I served this next to a salad. That's it. That's all it is. Nothing too fancy. Like I said, we just had some salmon in the freezer, and I was tired of making lemon salmon, which is what I make 90% of the time. And this is just what we ate. The kids like it. Kids like salmon. So yeah, that's all this recipe entails. All right, the last thing we are making is sweet chili salmon. The first thing I'm gonna do is make a whole bunch of rice. This is not all for this recipe. It's actually mostly for recipes that I already shared with you. I just didn't share this recipe yet. Mostly because I just wanted to put all my sausage recipes in one video. I guess we can call this the kind of salmon video. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I made just like a whole pound of rice. It's like 5 cups of rice and 10 cups of water. I have a 12-ounce bag of broccoli that I'm throwing in the microwave to steam up. And then I've had 3 salmon fillets kind of just marinating in some sweet chili sauce in my refrigerator. And I'm literally just going to take that out and dump it into a pan. So we got that all going. Once my rice gets all done, I pull that off the heat so it doesn't get burnt and stuff. Then I'm going to start some pot stickers. And let me tell you, my pot stickers really get stuck to my pot. These are just the pot stickers that they have at my local grocery store. They're probably some of the best store-bought pot stickers I've ever had, but they're just cheap little pot stickers. So yeah, and then you can see that whenever I add, I go to add my broccoli to my salmon, and I forget that there's water in the bottom of it, and I just dump a whole bunch of water in with my salmon. So then I have to cook my salmon longer than I planned because I watered it down. I cooked the salmon for about 15 minutes on one side, then flip it over, and I was planning on just cooking it for 15 minutes on the other side with the broccoli in it. Nope. No, that's not how it happened. If you saw me picking out that something out of my rice, there was just one lone lentil in my rice bag apparently. So I just picked it out. This recipe will be linked down below. Also with the other salmon recipe. But I'm going to share how I would have actually made it. And I'm not going to share the pot stickers because I just dumped those out of a bag. I don't know if I already said this, but the pot stickers, I just dumped them out of the bag, threw a little bit of water and a little bit of oil into a pan, and cooked them up. Yeah, probably shouldn't put the water in there. I didn't actually read the instructions. You'll find that's a theme with me. I don't believe in instructions. I just make stuff up as I go. So, yeah, I do know that rice is usually, like 2 parts water, 1 part rice. So I can't really mess that up, and I will say that I don't actually follow that either. That's a lie. That I don't follow that. I usually start with let's say I make 1 cup of rice and I should put 2 cups of water. I'll usually put 1.5 cups of water because I don't like my rice to get too sticky. So I'll usually start with less water and add more water as it's needed until it gets to the consistency that I want. So yeah, I can't even say that I followed the recipe for rice because that'd be a lie. So anyways, I cooked down my sweet chili sauce, added my, what's that stuff called? Broccoli, mix it all together. Then I literally just plop some rice down on a plate put a salmon fillet on there with some broccoli and a little bit of sauce. Bon appetit. That is delicious food right there. I have talked before about sweet chili sauce. It is something that I try to keep in my house all the time because it's freaking good. You can just throw it on some chicken wings and it makes amazing food, or drumsticks, or chicken meatballs. You can throw it on fish. You can just throw it on vegetables. If you just want to make like a veggie stir-fry dish, just throw it on some vegetables. I've made it on noodles. I've made it in ramen. Like, for real, sweet chili sauce. Get you some. It'd be delicious. It's full of sugar and it's probably not super healthy for you, but it's really good. I have said this before. They do make a Whole30 compliant sweet chili sauce on Thrive Market. I've used it before. It is delicious. It was a little more expensive than the stuff that I buy here, but if you want to be a little bit healthier and not eat a jar of sugar, that's a great option. All right, y'all, that is all I have for you today. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoy Cook With Me. The recipes are linked down in the description. Have an awesome weekend, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, y'all.